familiar. So if you don't know by now, then you should probably get familiar.
Hey YouTube, so I got this Chaos Control GOAT deck profile for you coming from Australia. First I just want to start off by thanking Jinzo for wanting me to showcase this deck for you. And without further ado, let's just get started on it. Alright, for this Chaos Controllers, the lights that we're using are 3 copies of Thunder Dragon. I think for this sort of deck, it's the best light to use. Just cause you can just dump it in the graveyard, you can contribute over 1000 Eyes Restrict, and you don't have to like really build around it like you have to do with Angel. So that's really all it, and it's a good card to discard off Graceful and some other discard stuff we have in here. Then for the 3 Chaos Monsters, we got 1 copy of BLS and then 2 copies of Chaos Orc. Pretty self-explanatory. I find 3 Chaos Orc to be way too much. You only need 3 Chaos Monsters since you played the meta package. Then for staples, we got 1 Sinister, which is very strong in this deck. Sangan, Breaker, Tribe, which is still very good, especially since Spy's still in the meta, so don't ditch it. DD Warrior Lady, which not a lot of people play, but the deck I play in here, DD Warrior, helps out with. And then for 2 spirits, we're playing 1 Tsukiyomi, and then we're playing 1 Azura Priest. The point of Chaos Control isn't really to set up Suk loops, so 1 Tsukiyomi's fine. Then we play the Azura to clear out goats and to also support another card that well, it's the same card that DD Warrior supports, but Azura also helps out clearing goat tokens. I think Chaos has a lot of trouble with usually. Then for flips, we play 2 Dekoichi and 2 Faith. So these cards are very good. Dekoichi is just a generally good 1400 beta right now. And then we got 2 Magician of Faith, which is just broken, especially since we have a lot of very good spells in our deck, including meta. If you wanted to, I think you could just drop 1 deco and go and play Dark Mimic instead to play around Tomato, but that's really up to you. Then for our tech card, we play 2 Sasuke Samurai number 4s, which I find to be like a very good tech in Chaos Control right now, or even just in Go Control potentially. But right now a lot of Chaos sponsors are being flipped around right now. We got a lot of flips, and thankfully Sasuke definitely has a chance to like out all these. When you attack with this card, you can flip a coin, and if you call it right, you can just destroy that card. And it's before damage calc, so flips won't get flipped, and you can easily take out Chaos sponsors without having to use your own, which is I find really well. I think it has a really nice fit in Chaos Control, and I think this card could definitely use a lot more experimentation in other decks, I reckon. And that's it for the monsters. Then for spells, we just played a Trinity because, well, there's no reason not to in a control deck. These cards are all insane. Yeah, nothing much more to say. We play Heavy, Snatch. Snatch is still good, and I wouldn't cut it. 2 Book of Moon, which pretty damn good. 2 Noble and a Crossout, which I find still good. Nothing more to say. I guess the cards to speak on are Free Scapegoat and Free Meta, which is then supported by 2 Creature Swap. So I find Goat to be pretty good right now versus Chaos Turbo, just because they have trouble outing this outing all the tokens. I think 1000 Eyes Restrict is very good. I don't know why you would especially when you're playing Thunder Dragons, I don't know why you would ever want to have less of this card. I don't think opening multiples is a big issue right now. And they have 2 Creature Swap, which you know, we play free Ghosts to support it, but we also play a couple of other things. Like we have the Spirits that synergize with Swap. We got and Sangan and Sinister can synergize with those cards as well. And I still find, and just being able to possibly get a flip or say get a Chaos Monster, I still find it very good. I find it better than Mind Control because at least you can get to keep the Chaos Monster, and that can, you know, put you back in control of the game. And say if you misread, say you get a Cyber Jar or Tomato, you can use your Thunder Dragons to tribute over, since Creature Swap doesn't stop tributing. So yeah, I'd say it's a pretty good card all around. I think you should still play it. I think it's worth it enough to main deck it, but Some people don't main deck, and I think that's fine. It's really player preference on how you want to play around the meta right now. I just think creature swaps are really insane right now. Then for traps, we just played a good free. Mirror Force, Torrential Ring. I wouldn't cut any of these, to be honest, because Ring's good for damage and going for game, obviously. And these are like your equalizer cards that I think are very important right now. And I don't understand why Chaos Turbo like cuts one of these or leaves in the ring, and you need these to equalize. I can't express how much you need these cards, in all honesty. And then we had one more slot for a trap, so we just thought, Regeki Break. So this could be Dust Shoot, this could be Saku, this could be Dust Tornado, but I thought I'd just go with something that kind of fits all of those. Well, more Sakuretsu and Dust Tornado, but I couldn't really find room to play two Dust Shoots right now. And really, I don't think this is something I would play online right now. I'd probably reconsider some of the choices in here, but Regeki Break's a really good choice anyway. You could just say put a Saku in here or say a Dust Shoot, but Regeki Break's pretty good. Moving on to the extra deck, it really doesn't matter. I guess it's just more a flex session at this point. Just free restrict, all freeze, 4s. 5s that you're going to go into a lot because playing Thunder Dragon. 6s you're probably going to go into a lot. I know I got an OG print and a speed dual print. That's just weird. Another Gatling Dragon and Australian Pride that we never summon, but you never know. Might see a Cyberstein, creature swap it, and then we can use this effect to go for game. But really, new proxy, that sort of stuff now. Then for the side deck, I don't really side deck a lot in real life, but this is probably something I would do. I don't have all the side deck cards that I should have, but this is what I have right now. So I got 2 Jujutsu Master for aggro. This card's just insane. I still think it's really good right now. Then we got 2 Kaiko to Ghost Destroyer. Very good versus Chaos, very good beater. Just really tips over the game if they don't have a Chaos Monster set up. I think this and Sasuke, that's a really big threat for the deck. Then for 1-offs, we played Mobius for weird burn decks. Maybe Turbo, but I don't think this card's that good versus Turbo. I think I'd rather play like Saborg or something. Then we play Tsukiyomi for the control matchup. I still think that card's pretty damn good. And then 1 Chiron, which this is a slot for another aggro monster. And this one has the potential to get rid of a dead card like Knock or something that we might have to keep in because they play some flips and turn into an MST. And this could be just another breaker that you can break a Sakuretsu armor and go for game. So I think that's pretty good. Then like spells, we side deck the MST. Well, a lot of our monsters can out spells and traps by itself. There's not a lot of spell and traps we need to play around right now, like Mirror Force and stuff. I think MST has more utility versus like Go Control, or has more utility against aggro, or some weird floodgate deck, I don't know, like Last Turn that you can use against, I guess. And I still think it's pretty good. Mind Control, another knockout. If I was playing like a Go Control build with this would probably be Brain Control. I'd be putting in more Monarch stuff. But Mind Control's still fine, just sometimes if you make a poor read, then that could cost you game. It's just an easy neg one to make. Then I don't know, just for traps, Free Decree, the simple kills burn, kills certain FTK decks, kills aggro for the most part. You still need to have a good hand with Decree, but when you do, Decree is just a god card. And Free Dust Shoot. This could be in the main deck, but I think in the side it's fine for in real life offense, and I think that's fine. Hey, so thank you guys for watching. I'd like to thank Jinzo for letting me do this deck profile on his channel. I don't really play a lot of GOAT IRL, but it's always good to have a deck line around, just in case someone before locals wants to play GOAT. I have my own channel called the Sasuke Samurai Clans, freshly started. Expect a lot of like edited theory videos, duel replays and that sort of stuff. Whatever content you guys want, so that's more editing intensive, I guess. So I'm down to do it. And of this format a lot, and probably won't limit myself to go. Probably do some other previous formats as well if you're interested in that. So go down to the channel and subscribe to that. And also subscribe to Jinzo. He'll probably be doing more of these deck profiles if you're interested. And that's it. Thanks, guys. I'll catch you later.